biggest regret.
My biggest regret.
Biggest regret.
Biggest regret. My biggest regret.
My biggest regret.
Oh God. Wow.
Well, that one's tough.
Oh boy. That's a tough question. You're making her cry.
Oh my goodness, so many.
It's a hard question. Maybe my biggest regret about words that I didn't said while I was in Ukraine to my mom while I could hug her, but now I can't. So.
Okay, getting divorced. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you go back and change it if you
Yep.
could?
Yep. Fight for it. Yep. Or fix it before it got to that.
I got the opportunity at the end of grade 12 to live in China for a year with expenses paid, and I kind of got too nervous to do it, and I just kind of stayed here and did U of A. And I ended up my first year was in arts, and I ended up not even going into arts. I did a science degree, so I don't want to say the year's wasted. I don't believe that you should ever regret anything, but I guess that's just something I feel could have been a really interesting opportunity. And just with the state the world's in now, I'm kind of scared to go to China currently, but back then it would have been a great opportunity to go for a full year.
I would say rushing into things. I really regret not taking a year off after graduating high school to just focus on myself, because it's been a constant stream of work for the past few years, and as a result of that, it's all kind of catching up to me, and now I'm kind of lost, so yeah.
I would say working harder in school, just so I have a more secure plan to go to university.
I would say maybe not pursuing basketball as much as I wanted to or could have.
I think not exactly a certain moment, but there are moments throughout my life where I just feel if I tried a little harder, if I just took things a little more seriously, I think those little moments are probably my biggest regrets. Just making sure that you live every day like it's your last, and make sure that every day is precious. I think that's something I have to constantly remind myself about.
Sometimes I think I shouldn't choose mechanics as my major. Sometimes I want to major in maybe photography. I am also interested in filming, just holding a camera and make my own film or short videos. Yeah, I think that's cool for me to find a job to earn money, and my hobby is when I have time or when I want to relax, I will take my camera out and to take photos. Maybe I will regret it.
Thinking that I'm not smart enough. I dealt with dyslexia my whole life. I have extreme dyslexia, so I always procrastinated in getting education or pursuing things that were out of my comfort zone because I didn't want to come off as stupid. But now that I'm older, I'm that's stupid to think that because who cares what people think, and it's just a learning process. Life is just a learning process.
With the dream and making it work, my biggest regret is not being able to spend more time with my kids. Yeah, anytime I get a chance, I'm always in Vancouver, I'm always out of town. I get to spend one day or 2 days a week with them, if lucky. So yeah, just cherish it. Hopefully, when everything is settled and the dream reaches its peak, I'll have more time with them.
I guess maybe not spending more time with my family, and my kids growing up. My kids are in their 20s now. Yeah, maybe having spent more intentional time with them and with my mom and my siblings, that kind of thing.
Waiting too long to sort of, pursue, some dreams or go in certain directions. But not really too many big regrets other than maybe just, pursue some things at an earlier age.
Definitely a couple with like more friendships, but there's definitely more opportunities I'd wish I had taken, like a few job shadows that I probably could have done and that would have put me in a better spot to achieve my goals. But just with the timing, it didn't work out. So definitely some opportunities that I missed. Yeah, I never should have took them.
I was actually talking about this with someone recently. I don't think that like I have like a lot of regrets just because like everything kind of leads to everything else that happens.
I don't really have a lot of big regrets. If I had to live my life over, I don't think I changed too much. There's always good and bad, and just, kind of roll with the punches.
No, I don't have it, no.
No regrets?
No, because the bad experience is good for the life. No, never.
You only have like one life, so you shouldn't like regret any decision that you take. If you think you did a wrong decision, just make sure you found another one. Don't regret on the decision that you take. That's how I live my life.
But I think you have to think of your life in the context of all the choices that you made. And there's no way of knowing if you took one choice away, if you wouldn't have the outcomes that you have today. So would I be willing to let go of all the good things I have if I removed a mistake? It's hard to say. I'd rather just like keep the mistakes in and do better in the future, assuming everything we have is connected to every decision we've made.